Hey, what's up, guys? Nixon, hey, thank you very much, man. Carmos, good to see you as well. Are you guys ready for the announcement? It's happening. It's actually happening. How's Nixon doing? You just died on your rogue? Oh, gee. Are you playing? You're playing hardcore, I guess. I started this rogue last stream. I think it was the stream before. And at that point, I was like, man, you know what? I think we're only going to get hardcore servers, which even made absolutely no sense to me. And now it seems like we're going to be getting both hardcore and fresh. All right. Let's, I don't really know what to do. Like, I honestly don't even feel like playing right now just because I want to kind of save myself for the fresh launch. But I wanted to stream. I almost streamed EVE Online. I was like, well, maybe I'll just play EVE or something in the meantime. Today, no. I think they're going to announce it on the 13th. The 13th is when they're going to announce it. And I think the launch date is going to be the 22nd or the 23rd. So... forget how to play this stupid class. So yeah, that's what I'm being led to believe. Fresh Arrow, what's the source? It's just a really bad leak. So we'll see, but do I only have Sinister Strike? It requires daggers, which I don't have daggers, do I? I've got swords. So I'm just Sinistering Strike. Oh, and okay, I gotta remember to do those. Jaden's better than Caleb. Oh, that was a disastrous game, man. Disastrous game. So hard to watch. And they could have won it. Never mind that. The play at the end of the game just kills you. I'm doing pretty good. Pretty good. Been busy with work and stuff, but overall pretty good. I'll be able to stream now more consistently, like Monday through Thursdays. So today I'm actually streaming early because I'm actually going to the hockey game tonight, so. Yeah, I'll be able to stream for a few hours now, and I might, once I come home, I'll maybe stream again. So I had talking so much, that was such a bad game, man. Such a bad game. They need to fire their coach. Some of those just like, let's have an offensive lineman play running back. Like, just an absolutely disastrous decision making. Trust me, I had people in my Discord trash talking me while the game was going on. So I didn't need to be reminded. Nixon, do I play Rogue as well as you do now? I'm actually, oh, that's another thing. I'm actually flying to Arizona on Saturday. I'm actually going to the Bears game on Sunday. As many of you guys know, my dad's retired down there, and he's a huge Cardinals fan. So he called me and asked me if I'd be able to come down to the game. And you were in Vegas last week with work, and you didn't call the Vegas. You didn't message the Vegas professional to give you tips on what to do while you were in Vegas, dude. Man. Gucci, it's coming, man. It's going to be announced on the 13th. And the launch, I believe, from what I understand, is going to be the 22nd or the 23rd. So, yeah, that's huge. But here's a question for you guys that are here. They're going to launch hardcore. They're going to launch hardcore as well. Would you rather see me start off with hardcore? And then I think I don't know anything at all. I think what they might do is they might launch both. If you die in hardcore, they may allow you to transfer your character to the fresh. So if they do that, would you prefer to see me start on hardcore and then end up on fresh, or just start with fresh right away? I was at a convention for 4 days and flew back. Dude, 4 days, man. That's a lot. That's a good enough time to be in Vegas. Where did you guys stay? Frank Bad, it's all but confirmed, basically. No one from Blizzard has commented on it, but it appears that could be the case. If we're wrong, you can come in and shit on me later, but Caesar's Palace is one of my favorite places to stay, man. I love Caesar's Palace. I usually stay at the Flamingo, which is right across the street, because it's cheaper, but the area like that area is like the best area in Vegas. I love it. Why am I? Because I'm being an idiot. That's why. That's why I'm doing it. I had daggers last session, so I was used to like. I was used to being able to get around and backstabbing them, but I can't do that now. Wait, 5 seconds after go for one backstab is, yeah. No, I was last session. I was asking people like what would be the best way to level, and swords apparently is the best way to level, but it's kind of boring to play. I thought it might be fun to have like, you know, faster stealth and backstab and stuff like that just to watch on stream, but. So you guys would rather just have me just immediately play fresh and no hardcore? Is that or is there anyone that would prefer to watch me play hardcore and then once that ends, switch to fresh? Oh, hold on a sec, guys. Something just crashed in my kitchen. I'll be right back. All right, sorry. No, it was I had a glass of laundry coins that fell fell down. I had it sitting on the dishwasher, and it kind of like vibrated into my sink, I guess, and fell in. So all my coins, the glass didn't break though, but the coins are all in my sink, so I had to pick them up. But I don't even need them anymore because the laundry downstairs, you just use an app to pay for it. So I just need to I need to take all my coins. Like I've got a big jar, not even a jar. It's like a big glass container, and it's like this big, so it's like a foot tall, and it's half full of coins. But I haven't used coins in like years, in like 2 or 3 years, because of like just paying with you know my card or app or mobile app or something like that, right? Like I just don't use change at all. So anyways, anyways, I just need to take them to the bank when I've got time one day, and just ask them to roll them up or count them or whatever. I'm gonna stay in combat anyways, aren't I? Yeah, they actually used to have one of these machines at the grocery store that I go to. I don't think they've still got it though. But you just roll it up and it would print you a receipt for how much they owe you, and you could just deduct it from your grocery bill. But these are coins that like literally, like I started this jar, I don't know, probably 20 years ago when I was a bartender or something, and I would just I was just accumulating these coins, like dimes and nickels or whatever. Whoops. Anyways, it's just been sitting in my cupboard for fucking years. I've never had any need to use them. Anyways, so I used to like pay for a lot of things with cash when I was a bartender because I get all my tips and stuff like that, and I would just have my wallet of tips, and then like my actual wages would just go into my bank and I'd never spend it. Yeah, one of these days I'll have to walk by there maybe tomorrow and see if they've got a oh, you know what? I should have yeah, let me quickly do all the plane striders that are all there's tons of them over here. Then I'll get the Zephyra who's to do with the next quest. Anyways, yeah, so I don't know. I don't know how much is in there. It's probably, I mean, it's only dimes and nickels or whatever. So it's probably, I don't know. I might have $50. It's not even that much. That's why I haven't really bothered to take it in. You know what I was thinking of doing was if they do launch hardcore, is maybe to play a shaman on hardcore to see if I can get into OnlyFans. But my view count, they're only letting people in that have like hundreds or thousands of viewers. So, from what I understand. Buy a lottery ticket. That could be an idea. I generally don't. Did I just fail 3 times in a row? I don't think I thought you were always guaranteed to pass on the 3rd attempt. Anyways, I generally don't play the lottery either. Like maybe once a year, I might be like, okay, it's a big one. Whatever, I'll throw my money into it. Or if I go to a hockey game, they've got those 50-50s. And because it's going to a good cause, I'll like the first one of the year, it's usually like for over $1 million. So like whatever, I'll put in $20 and you know, it's going to a good cause. $10 of it is anyways. Fuck, somebody's already killing all the plane striders over here. You bastard. They let streamers into the guild, but okay, I'm gonna have to. I don't know. I think that could be interesting content-wise. And then if I die, I die, and I just transfer the character to regular. Is either by invitation or referral. Okay. I haven't been invited. I'm assuming Soda Poppin' probably wouldn't respond to me if I DM'd him. Slid into his DMs. I don't know. Even with my lack of playing time, I'm pretty sure that I could probably level faster than a lot of, you know, the people that are playing that are only there because of view count. Just guessing, but maybe I should send him a message, tell him that I'd be playing Shaman, because he was saying that he knows they're going to be really short on Shamans. I could maybe ask them. I don't really know either one of them terribly well, but I don't know if Esfon's playing on hardcore, to be honest. I haven't really talked to him about it. I hate asking people for favors. Well, I think that's why he might play hardcore, is because the OnlyFans is going Horde, and he wanted to try Horde for a change, right? So, maybe? There's herbs over here. Yeah, there's a lot of people playing Shroud, Tim the Tatman, but I don't know that any of them are playing Shaman, though. What is my title? Why does it keep switching it to that? Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna have to. I think that's from Restream doing that. There's a lot of work I've actually got to do on my stream. I've got to make some thumbnails for YouTube because I live stream there at the same time. Speaking of which, where's my Restream? There it is. Anyone on YouTube watching? Hold on. I haven't been watching the chat on YouTube. There is. KO, welcome. Get in. You have led many successful jail, rank 14 twice, and 60s on hardcore. Rank 14 once. And many successful guilds? 2. Two. I would consider Tyrant success, like, overall pretty successful, considering how long it ran, the content that we got through, like, and some of the other stuff that we did, like the World PvP on Heartseeker. I'd say that was successful. I do have 160 hardcore character. The priest, that's right. Don't try and discredit me from that. Gonna be running a tournament this fresh. Yeah, again though, I hate asking for favors, man. Like, it is something that, like, just I really have trouble doing. You already voted 7 times, Troy? Well, the Republicans are guaranteed to win then. What day is the election? Is it next week or something? I think it is next week, right? Hey, Troy, thank you very much, man. Thank you. So yeah, as far as streaming goes, for the next little while, I should be streaming Monday to Thursday. Monday to Thursday. But thank you very much for the sub, man. I appreciate it. Hey, that's not even my notification. What? I gotta fix that too. That's not even my regular sub notification. Fuck. We got some things to fix here. What the hell? Hold on. Let me write this down. Things that I gotta do. Maybe next week I'm gonna be gone though. I'll be back Tuesday night. I gotta check my so I might be able to stream Tuesday night, but Wednesday and Thursday for sure. But I'm gonna be gone from Saturday until Tuesday to go watch the football game. Hold on, that. Wait, what? Except hidden enemies? It's got me going back there? Why am I doing that? Oh, it's wanting me to do RFC. I'm not doing RFC yet. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna do like the regular guide without that until I actually go do RFC. Almost streaming again full time? No. I'm going to try and aim for around 25 hours a week. That's my goal. 25 hours a week to stream. It's going to give me basically like zero personal time. Yeah, I do still work a lot. Like, I still work like Fridays and Saturdays. Like double shifts. So that, you know, that takes up my Friday and Saturday nights. I'd given some thought to maybe asking to get off of those double shifts, but it's just, I mean, I'm just making overtime for those shifts, right? Like, it's just financially, it's just too good to let go of right now. And all the money that I'm making from those basically just goes straight into RSPs. I'm sure you guys have something similar to RSPs in your countries where it's like basically a bond that you give to the government and it's tax deductible. So any extra money that I'm making off of the overtime, I just put into RSPs and then I don't pay taxes on it. And then I can just take it out once I retire later in life, if I ever retire. Collect free money. I would love to know how to do that. I don't think it's quite that easy, though. Florida still the hockey capital of the world? No. Their best players are Canadian. What are you talking about? Best players Canadian. Oh, I thought you were talking about the actual best team in Florida, not Tampa Bay. I thought you were talking about, you know, the better team. Wouldn't shut up about Trudeau. I don't know that Trudeau's gonna be around for very much longer. We'll see, but Hockey game in Vegas. It was. Oh, did you go see the game live or? Vegas has a good team too, actually. By the way, their best players are all Canadian. I know that's no surprise. Yeah, the stadium's nice. I went and saw, like, it was kind of almost their opening event. It was a Cisco conference, actually, that I was at. Actually, I wasn't at it. It was going on. A friend of mine was at it because he worked for Cisco at the time. And there was a guy that they were like, hey, one of our supervisors, one of our managers, he's not able to go to the Bruno Mars concert Cisco basically put on a Bruno Mars concert for them. And said, hey, do you want to use his ID? He looks just like you. You know when white people look at other people and they're like, they all look the same? There must have been a little bit of that going on because me and this guy did not look the same other than the fact that we both had brown hair. I was like, that is very clearly not me. All Canadians look the same. Me and this guy did not look the same, man. Like, I had his Cisco ID card, though. I've got a picture of it, actually, on my Facebook page. Where I'm holding up his Cisco ID to show that I was using it to get into the concert. I wonder if I could find it really quickly, but it's pretty funny. But everything was paid for. There was free booze, free food. Like, everything was free inside. It was great. And the concert was really good, too. I'm not a big Bruno Mars fan, but put on a good show. How's your sister doing, Troy? She's safe and stuff? She's safe, I hope, right? You protect her from the storms? This class is super easy. What a joke. What are we putting it into now? I don't do backstabs, so we're doing this. Almost pushed her into the water. Need better weapons. Does anyone happen to have, like, know what the actual requirements are to get into OnlyFans? Like, because Soda Poppin said, you know, basically anyone can join, but you won't be... Like, even just to join, it would be good content. I don't even need to raid. More than likely, his raid day is going to be on days when I can't play anyways. Right? Well, that eviscerate sucked. What's better about Horde? I just like I like the leveling on Horde better than Alliance, to be honest. I like the races better. I think the starting zones are way better. I don't know. You bought an N64. Why? Why would you buy a Nintendo 64? Why are you buying these old gaming systems? Everyone plays on Stitch's Alliance. Well, see, that's why you got to play NA, Nixon. You got to come play NA with us. Troy, what year were you born in? I'm betting that life was better before that, in general. 1990, yeah, life was pretty good in the 80s. Life was pretty good in the 80s. Finally. What do you mean not falling for that again? There's tons of us that play on NA. What are you talking about, man? Ooh. Yeah, we'll take that. I didn't even know that dropped. Should get Super Nintendo. I had a Super Nintendo. Super Nintendo and Atari 2600 were the only gaming consoles I ever owned. Around the time that I got the Super Nintendo, I got an Atari ST, and from that moment on, I was a PC gamer only. Alright, I forgot to use my pots, guys. Fuck. Start using these pots. I got lots of them. I only played like the original Zelda, I think. I wasn't a fan of Zelda, to be honest. Feel like I need to just take care of this guy now. Zelda OOT was the greatest game. I can't remember the one that came out with the Super Nintendo. I don't think it was the first one. But it was pretty big. I had it, but I was probably more into like on the console games. I preferred like the sports games and stuff like that. And then when I got the Atari ST, I started playing a game called Dungeon Master. And from that point on, it was like role-playing games only. The most part. Fuck. Brought the boss man too. Hoping just to pull him. Call of Duty Modern Warfare only? I played other MMOs before, but like I played almost strictly role-playing games. And then Ultima Online came out and I was hooked. And from that point on, it's been basically MMOs ever since. I just don't play single-player games anymore. What was the best game of all time? Fresh when? From what I understand, it'll be November 22nd or 23rd. From what I understand. What was the best game of all time? You could make that argument. I guess that it's the best game of all time. I don't think it's the most fun I've ever had in a game of all time, though. How's that? That makes sense? Like, I've had more fun in other games. I had more fun for its day in Shadowbane, in Ultima Online. Like, there are definitely other games that I feel like I had more fun in. WoW would be right up there, though. There's just things that WoW does that I'm not a fan of. I'm not a fan of how they always cater to the Care Bears. On launch, it was the most fun for me. Darkfall, I didn't play. I don't know why I didn't, because a lot of the people that I was gaming with, like in hardcore PvP guilds, played Darkfall, and for some reason, it just didn't catch with me. But weren't you like 9 at the time? Oh, you know, you said you born in 90. Not you were 19. Okay. All right, have a good one, Nixon. Thanks again, man. Take care. Nixon's in Europe. It's probably like 8 or 9 hours ahead of us, so it's probably like 10 or 11 o'clock. What do I need? I still need 2 more of these, and then... Yeah, I think I can get all of them over at this camp. Whoa, shit, I almost ran into 2 packs there. That would have been bad. This class is so freaking easy. Just non-stop killing mobs with ease. Okay, what do I need? I need 1 more defender and 1 more of the geomancers, I think. That entire camp has been crushed. All right, done that. Okay, now I go to Ratchet. Ratchet, and then we'll do all the shit along here. I should be 16 by the time I finish all that. Maybe we can look for an RFC group at that point. Why is my, hold on. I gotta see if my add-ons are up to date, because... What is this? No, they're not. But I also think gather mate 2. There we go. There, now it's showing everything. A little bit about your private life if you want to. Sure, what do you want to know? I'm Canadian, love hockey. I played video games since I was like fucking 6 years old or something. I don't know when. I can't remember the first time my dad took me to an arcade, but I was probably like 5 or 6. Love video games ever since. I played WoW Beta. That's how old I am. Let's see. Love hockey. Love NFL football. I will watch soccer if it's like the World Cup or European Soccer Championships or something like that, but I will never ever get up at 6 o'clock in the morning or 4 o'clock in the morning, whatever time the English Premier League games are on at. I am planning on going to Italy next September for 5 or 6 weeks. And while I'm over there, I mean, I'm going to do all the touristy shit, see all the stuff that I've read about and seen documentaries on, you know, like the Roman Colosseum and, you know, all that sort of stuff. But I'm also going to go to like a soccer or football match. I want to try and see Milan. Is it AC Milan that's the best team in Italy? I'm gonna try and schedule my time that I'm in Milan around those days. So yeah, Florence I'll be in for. I think I've scheduled 4 days for Florence. My cousin, who I went to Cuba with, she said Florence is her favorite city in the entire world. She was like, and she was even one of the people that was like, "Don't bother with Venice, go to Florence." Now, obviously, I've never been to Italy before. I'm gonna go see Venice once, right? Like I'm gonna do that, but she said Venice it's not great at all. So we'll definitely spend some time there. But I've got like a whole like sort of a travel plan sort of already somewhat laid out a little bit, including hold on, I just gotta organize some of this shit here. But I'll be going to I'll be flying actually into Venice. That's where I'm gonna start, just because of its location on the map. And then I'll kind of work my way over to Milan. I'm gonna stop over in Verona, which has like a huge like Colosseum in Verona. I'll probably just stay there for a day and then continue on to Milan and see like Lake Como and stuff like that while I'm up in Milan. Lake Como looks really nice. And then start heading down towards like Cinque Terre and Pisa and stuff like that, and then down to Rome. What's that really famous coastline? The Amalfi Coast. I'm gonna go travel through, and then stop in Naples for a bit. I'm gonna try and make time for Puglia, which is, if you look at Italy, it's kind of the heel part of Italy. I just don't know if I'll have enough time. I would like to go there, and then I'm gonna spend like my last like 10 days in Sicily. And then I'll fly out of Palmero and go home. That's kind of the rough plan at the moment. Yeah, I've been wanting to go to Italy since I was a little kid. Like, I was infatuated with like, Rome, the Roman Empire and stuff like that. Greece too, but and eventually one day I will do Greece, but I've been wanting to go to Rome since I was a little kid. I wanted to go last year, but I couldn't get vacation at that time of the year. I was basically told my vacation was going to be in January. I was like, well, I don't want to go to Italy in January, so I went to Southeast Asia instead, which was good too, but no, it wasn't my first pick on the list of places to go. Hold on, let me reload. Right, which is the better Milan football club, Inter Milan or Milan FC? Like, they both. Oh fuck! I thought I died. The fuck was that scream? Which is the better of the two soccer? Like, I want to see whichever one is the better of the two. So. Doesn't even necessarily have to be who's better, but maybe the one that has the most like history. Kind of like Manchester United isn't the best team in the English Premier League right now, but it's probably like the one that's got the biggest reputation, right? Liverpool have a bigger one than Manchester United? I know Liverpool's pretty big too, but I'd say over the last like 20 or 30 years, it's been Manchester United, hasn't it? Okay, hold on. This might be a little bit tricky here. Oh, shit. They both came. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of them in like if I when I go to England, I'll definitely probably like I'll be renting a car for sure, and I'll just be traveling around. A lot of places like all throughout Wales and Scotland and stuff like that. Like I'll do kind of the same thing I'm doing with Italy. Like I'm gonna go over there for like a month. So I'd go see like plenty of matches, I think, while I was over there. I actually met this couple that was here. They were asking me for directions when I was walking on the street the other day. They were asking me how to get to some place. And then I stood there and talked to them for a while. And I, you know, I was giving them a bunch of good advice on where to go in Vancouver. And I asked where they were from, and they said they're from England. And I said, oh, I'm planning on going there in a couple of years. I said I was going to drive around and go see a couple of soccer matches and stuff like that. And they told me they were like Tottenham soccer matches, right? You're going to go see Tottenham? And I was like, okay, I'll go see Tottenham play then. I'm assuming they're fans and that's the area that they're from or something. But yeah, I think like if I'm in England, I'm gonna go see Man U. You know, Man City. I'm definitely gonna go to Scotland. Ireland. That's like where my last name's from. I think my sister has like our family history thing, like where the Fitzhenrys came from and something like that. So maybe I'll grab that from her and you know, get the full lore on my family's background. Better at the moment than it has been for the last few years. Inter Milan reached the Champions League final in 2000. They're both very historical and decorated clubs. Both have a lot of fans. Are more passionate. Inter Milan's motto is sisters and brothers of the world. And are going for Jonathan David, really. Recommend Inter Milan. So is like Milan FC doesn't have like a longer history or anything like that? Like, so maybe I'll go see Inter Milan then. Especially if next year they have Jonathan Davies playing. I don't know. I gotta run now, I think. I could use a health pot or something, but... Oh, I've actually got quite a few of them in the bank and stuff, too. But this is hardcore. Yeah, I know it's garbage, but it's European soccer as compared to, like, our North American soccer, right? So... And it's not even so much that, it's more the atmosphere that I'd be going to go and see. You know? It's kind of like... going to watch an NFL hockey game instead of watching, you know, like, I don't know. Like, actually being there in the stadium is completely different, right? So, I'm sure the passion for Milan is pretty high. So I could enjoy that until I, you know, experience it anyways. I went to a Mainz game when I was living in Germany, which was, you know, that was pretty cool. But I don't even know if Mainz was in the top German league at the time. Like, I'm not sure. I'm assuming that they have second and third division in the German league. I don't know. What is San Siro? Is this a place in Italy? Oh, they both play the same stadium. Oh, that's not even something that I thought about. I believe I can just take this back and turn it in and grab the follow-up quest, and that's for the treasure, right? Yeah, and then of course when I go to visit like UK and stuff like that, I'm gonna see if I can get a ticket to Wrexham, to a Wrexham match. I watched the first 2 seasons of Welcome to Wrexham. But I started watching the third one, and just because I already knew what had happened, it kind of ruined it for me, you know? It was kind of like, well, I already know what happens at the end of this season, so stopped watching it. But maybe I can hit up, you know, fellow Canadian Ryan Reynolds, who grew up just minutes from where I'm sitting right now, and say, hey, Ryan, remember me? No? Oh. Well, I live not very far from where you grew up. Can I get tickets? Did I do that wrong? Oh, do you have to kill? Oh, I think that one I needed to actually have finished before I get the other one. Oops. All right, let's go finish that. What are the big? What big teams play out of London? Like if I go to England. Kind of interesting that Manchester has two of the really big ones, Arsenal and Tottenham. We are getting fresh. You know what I would love to hear them comment about is whether or not they're going to allow GDKPs in fresh. Oh, Chelsea plays out of London as well. 3 teams in one fucking city, man. That is crazy. Yeah, November 22nd or 23rd is from what I understand. November 22nd or 23rd. Seven teams? Dude, I used to work with someone that played for Crystal Palace. But they were in like Division 2 or something like that at the time when he played for them. You would not believe where I worked with him at. And I shit you not, this guy played for Crystal Palace. Showed me pictures of himself in the gear and everything. Team photos. I worked with him at McDonald's in Canada. And he was like a guy that worked on the register. And he was living in Canada trying to get his air pilot's license. And he just working at McDonald's to get by basically. So I have a feeling that when he played for Crystal Palace, they were like Division 2 or something like that. Like they were not good. And I don't think those players, like, unless you're a star on the team, are making great money. I don't know. 7 teams in London. Do they all play at different stadiums or? That's crazy, man. I don't know how much time I'd probably make time to spend like 4 or 5 days in London. You know, there's a lot that I'd want to see there. Like, you know, the only reason I originally was going to go to Milan, I was going to skip. But then I found out that the Last Supper painting is in, and I'm not religious at all. No problems with anyone that is, but. Ooh. Oh, it's 5.9. Do I want to switch one to dagger? So I can do backstabs and shit? Like, should I do that? Rogue people, I need to know. I don't even have ambush yet. I've just got backstab. But it does more damage than one of my swords. Oh, I don't even have poisons. You don't get poisons till level 20, I think, right? That's when you can do the quest? I almost feel like going daggers would be just more fun for the stream. Like going like a poison's dagger road or whatever that can like ambush, backstab, and stuff like that. I don't know. What do you guys think? Some lucky get the nice dagger from SFK. I could, yeah. You put the slow weapon in the offhand, right? Is that right? Pass to offhand? Wait, what? Why is it not letting me... No, I have to have the dagger in the main hand. Right? I have to have it in order to backstab. Hold on. Why is it not letting me, So if I want to backstab, the dagger has to be... Okay. The dagger has to be in the main hand, but you want this... You want the higher damage weapon in the offhand, or in the main hand. Apparently. So... Out of range. Fuck. Maybe once I hit 20 and I get poisons, I'll use daggers or something just to make it more fun. I think using poisons and stuff like that will be fun as well. Especially if I can get like bleeds on the target and stuff. Fuck. It's a bit monked if you're not... Okay, I'll have to look it up on YouTube or something like that. What? Uh-oh. Oh, fuck. Thought I checked. Oh, tribal vests. That's the same thing that I've got. All right, let's I won't quite be 16. After I turn these two quests in, I could be oh wait, do I only have I will be 16 very quickly here. Then I can go train. So what's the final verdict then, guys? If hardcore and fresh come out at the same time, and they allow you to transfer your dead hardcore servers to the fresh server, do we start on hardcore, or do we just go straight to fresh? What do you guys think? Ooh. Good sword on that dude. Oh, what level did that require? Oh, I can pick it now. Fresh servers are launching 22nd or 23rd. Both hardcore and fresh. But if they allow you to transfer your hardcore character to the fresh server if it dies, do we start on hardcore, or do we just say fuck it and just go straight to fresh? What do you guys think? Is actual normal fresh. What is my... Here, let me change the title. There we go. Yes, I think fresh are going to be announced. I have talked to people who, it seems to be Blizzard's intention to be launching fresh hardcore and vanilla servers on the 22nd or 23rd, which should be announced on November the 13th at Warcraft Direct. Don't get hyped then. Don't get hyped. There was a bit of a leak within Blizzard, basically. We know we're getting. Already knew we were getting fresh hardcore. We didn't know that we were getting fresh vanilla possibly as well. So. Okay, where is this dude? Over here. Take classic WoW with an option for people to play modern versus legacy mode and not Retail graphics. Yeah, you're not gonna get that. I wouldn't mind if they had like a Unreal Engine 5 graphics update, but I can't see Blizzard doing that. It would be fun with normal server and hardcore. If you die on hardcore, you can transfer to normal server and maybe get a badge. Yeah, I think they might actually do something like that. I think they might actually do something like that, so... Is there actually a dude in here? Lazarek. Is he the guy that just travels around? He's not even in here, is he? I gotta go find him. Is it such an effort to maintenance them? No, it's not. It's not. Pleasure to admit that the small indie company created their best product 20 years ago. That's kind of a scary thing to tell stock owners. I don't honestly think that the stock owners care about anything than the revenue generated and profits. The average stock owner with Blizzard Entertainment doesn't understand fuck all about gaming. They understand profit margins and shit like that. That's all they care about. Average monthly users, that sort of thing. Yay, there he is. This is the dude that I might be able to buy the sword off of. I've also got alpha access to Ashes of Creation too, so I will be playing that when it goes into phase 2 of Alpha 2. So I will be playing some of that on stream. Oh, it's 28 silver. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to bother with that then. Yeah, I don't know that I want to pay that price. We'll just wait until we get better ones. Promised myself that I was actually going to grind mobs with this character too. Just to help get ahead of the XP. If fresh servers are coming out though, I guess it's not going to really matter. This is just for content. Anyways, I was thinking if I make a shaman and I can actually get into OnlyFans, not even on the raid roster, maybe that would be good content until that whole like thing ended, and then switch over to fresh at that point. I don't know. And I was thinking it was you. What was me? But I do really love playing fresh servers too, so. The boomkin you got killed by? Dude, I really wanted to actually do that. The whole boomkin thing. So I just couldn't find enough people that were really interested in doing that. Okay, let's we can go get trained now. What are your goals on Fresh? Just have fun. I'm not gonna run a guild or anything this time. I refuse to do that again. I'll probably just play casually, like working full time. I work 55 hours a week ish. I like with my job, so I don't really have time to put towards a guild at all. Like if I even start to do it, slap me. I just want to have fun. So I'll probably you know, jump in some guilds, on some guilds roster, some friends guilds roster or something like that. Level up and see if I can get into you know, maybe a soft reserve raid or something. 55 hours a week, but 10 of those hours is overtime that I just elected to take. I do not need to work those extra 10 or 12 hours. It's basically just strictly like they offered it to me. They were like, hey, we've got 10 extra hours to cover a week. It's overtime. Do you want it? And I was like, fuck yeah. It just sucks because it's a double shift on Fridays and Saturdays. Yeah, it's technically 37 and a half hours, but there's overtime that's automatically included with my regular shifts, like with travel time or whatever. And then that actually ends up being about 43, 44 hours. And then the extra shifts is like 5.5 hours each night. So it's... There will be a point where I just say, okay, enough is enough. I'm not going to do the extra Friday and Saturday nights. I thought about it recently, actually, but I didn't. I haven't done that. Let's see. Oh, I'm here to train. I don't even know where the road trainer is. It's like, it's got to be over here though, right? Is this gonna kill current hardcore servers? Yes. I believe so, yes. And the fresh era, there's apparently the rumors there's going to be fresh era servers as well. And you'd have to think that there's a good chance that, you know, popular era servers like White Main and stuff like that would probably be You're in trouble. I don't know that they'll take them down, Kappa. I don't know that they'll take them down. Whoops. Sorry, I need a class trainer. I figured it was down there. I don't know that they're gonna take the current hardcore servers down. I don't think they will, actually. Really good. No, I don't play Nintendo games, dude. I don't even have a joystick. I'm a PC gamer, and that's it, man. That was eviscerate. Why did I put this? All right, back to the Barrens. Stop by the bank quickly. I forgot to set my Hearthstone. Damn it. Hold on, where's... I need to train herbalism. That's the dude up top. One sec. All right, and I may as well train the alchemy dude since I'm here. He's second. Maybe this dude. Do I think Trump will become president again? I actually think he will, yeah. I'm not American, though, so I don't have a vote. And I like, politically, I'm probably very central. I don't know what the word would be for it, but hold on. But anyway, yeah, I'm not severely right or severely left. Yeah, that is actually strange to me that you don't actually need ID to vote. Like, that is actually kind of weird. I don't know what the logic is behind that, because I just went and voted in our provincial election. I most certainly needed to provide my ID. Yeah, I don't understand the logic there. Play on TV Delight? No, I don't think really. I don't know if it. I think people are still playing there, but I haven't played there. I haven't played there since we decided to lift the phases, and that was a mistake. That was a mistake. I take blame for that. That was we should have kept with the phases. As soon as we lifted the phases, I was suddenly not interested in playing there myself, as well as a lot of other people. So it kind of died off at that point. But I think we got Blizzard's attention. I think we did enough to get Blizzard's attention and really put in the idea in their heads that, hey, we need classic fresh servers. Well, there were some people that weren't going to do it, but overwhelmingly most people were following the phases. There was only like 2 or 3 groups that weren't doing it, so it wasn't really a big deal anyways. But we should have left it the way it was. But hindsight's 2020, right? Like, back to the game, it was down. I was down for phases, but it was. I mean, it wasn't. Whoever thought that we could get that many people playing? We were using that add-on that calculates the number of people that are playing on the server. And we calculated that there was over 10,000 active, like, players, individual players actually playing on the server. Like, nobody ever thought that was going to happen, ever. I was hoping to get 100. 100 people total. You'd be like, hey, yeah, I'll come play there. And then it started to take off, and suddenly we had 500 people. And then, you know, I remember the first time we had 1,000 people online. It was crazy. Like, that was insane in my eyes. Okay, I'll fly back to Crossroads because I forgot if I can get the flight path. But yeah, even the devs, like Agrand even told me that they were playing on the server and having a blast. So hopefully it got their attention. We'll see though. It would be nice to get fresh servers though. I think they would be very popular again. I think you could have 3 fresh servers per region, and that would probably be enough, and they'd be, you know, very busy. 1 PvP, 1 roleplay PvP, and 1 PvE server. I'd play on the roleplay PvP server for sure. How about this though? What do you guys think about playing the Alliance side for a change? I've never actually like really leveled up and played the Alliance side before. I don't know. Kind of Horde through and through, but this might be my last kick at the can at playing like fresh servers. Because if Ashes of Creation turns out to be a big hit, and I don't know that I would be back to playing a fresh server launch again in like another 5 years. Oh, let's... Okay. Or through and through, I've tried Alliance, but never... Yeah, I just get bored whenever I play, Yeah, how long until I'm not a cat anymore? Is that this? There we go. All right, chat, I'm going to call it there. I'm suddenly extremely tired. And if I don't sleep before I go to the hockey game tonight, I'm not going to be able to stream tonight. I really want to come back and stream tonight. So I am planning at this moment to stream tonight. So I'll be back probably around 10:30 my time. Hockey game usually ends at around 9:45. Stand around and talk to my buddies for a bit and then walk home. So have a good night, everyone. We'll see you then. We'll keep doing this hardcore thing, probably. And then we'll continue talking about Fresh. So have a good day, good night, good evening, wherever you guys are. Take care, guys.